Hello, welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade, and I'm so glad to have you back here again. And this is going to be your daily reading for Thursday, September 26th. So let's hop into it. If you already know the drill, go ahead and hit the timestamp and go to the pile that you have chosen to follow for the week. If you're new to the channel, however, I'll just quickly go through the piles, and then you can go to the timestamps to choose. There is a weekly collective reading that was done on Sunday to look at the overall energy for the week. And then at the end of that, we did Sunday's daily read and picked the piles or energies that we were going to follow throughout the week. You may choose to pick a pile and follow that every day and come in, and there will be a 5 to 7 minute daily reading for you for each of the different groups. Or you may choose different piles on any given day. Whatever your intuition or heart guides you to do, that's what you should do. So with that being said, our piles are pile 1, the Nightingale, and pile 2, the Sea Serpent, and pile 3, the Cheetah. And I talk about each of these energies a little bit in the Sunday daily read when I first picked the piles. So if you're interested in that, you can go check out that reading. And also there are timestamps that lets you know when the pile picking is for the week. Okay. So hopefully that is helpful. And I will look forward to seeing you in your readings. Hit that timestamp and I'll see you there. Hey, pile 1, my Nightingale pile. Let's check out your daily read for Thursday, September 26th. And let's get into it. So your overall message here, let's see what we've got. Singularity. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. So the guidance that I'm getting off of this is one, like you are whole and complete just the way you are. But let's see how this gets played out in the reading. Yeah. All right. So we're going to look at what's obvious or what's on the surface, and then what may not be clear, what may be hidden from you in some way, and then some gentle guidance. And so we've got the Empress. Look at her. So the Empress is this beautiful energy, a major arcana card, so very profound, deep energy, very strong energy, as I would say in the tarot. And it is all about creation. The Empress creates just by her very being, and she doesn't just create life, she creates universes, right? So it's a very, very powerful energy. And so it's letting me know that on this Thursday, this is a day for you to be able to be in that space of creation, whether that be something creative itself, or just a project, or something you're doing at work, or even in creating beautiful connections with other people that are around you. There's a sense of you being in your overflow and allowing your very presence in being to also be a nourishment to those that are around you. So that is what I'm seeing for you on this beautiful Thursday. It's a very powerful energy to be walking with and to be immense throughout your day, because it's a nourishment that not only feeds the people around you, but feeds you. So it's a very nurturing, creative, bountiful energy. All right. And then what may be going on underneath the surface for you? Okay. This is interesting because what I'm hearing is this. Okay. So this is the Death card, and the Death card is about letting go, right? It's about letting go of things, and so that you can emerge anew. And the first thing I heard was, in order for you to be fully into your Empress energy, there is a need for an ego death. So what do I mean by that? An ego death is when we have to let go of some belief, some thought process, some habitual habit, or something that we have been doing that is not, it may be negative now, but it was actually invented to protect us in whatever environment we were in. So there's a need for you in this day to be conscious of what you need to let go so that you can truly be in your core essence self of the Empress, of creating, of creation, of nourishment, of going forward. If you have developed a part of your ego to protect yourself that keeps you from giving freely to others, or from allowing others to know about what it is that you're creating, because maybe in the past that was not safe for you. You created things and were put down for it or something like that. Or you, if you gave too freely, you didn't have enough for yourself. There was this sense of a need to hoard, right? These are things that the ego does. And its ego's not, sometimes it's really seen as like very negative, but the ego's primary goal is to protect you and keep you safe. And so this is just letting me know that on this Thursday, there's going to be a need for you to let go so that you can fully step into your creative power. Okay. And that could be letting go of a thought or a belief that you're not good enough, that you cannot do whatever it is, that you can't take the time to do whatever it is. But whatever it is, there's something that you need to release so that you can step fully into that power. Okay. Because you are your own sun, moon, and stars. You are fully whole and complete, just the way you are. And your guidance from the divine on this beautiful Thursday, look at that. Ego illusions. Ego illusions. Don't believe thoughts. Don't believe thoughts. Inner stories. Befriend the ego. This is a beautiful card. This is from the Elemental Empath Oracle. And I want to share some of what is in here to see if it sheds any additional light for us. But this seems to be confirmation from the divine that there is a need for you to let something go within your ego so that you can step fully into this beautiful Empress energy. And it says, wow, okay, the ego isn't inherently bad, though it is often portrayed that way. It is meant to keep us alive and safe, even if it goes about it in unhelpful ways, which it sometimes does. But many of our coping mechanisms, addictions, and limiting beliefs keep us from having to deal with things we aren't ready for. Wow, that's really important. So the ego creates stories as a foundation for who it is and therefore who we are. Stories such as, I am a bad person. I am a good person. This always happens to me. I'm lovable. I'm not lovable. Okay. These are all things that we need to make sure. Oh, the other thing that the ego does is it ties us to this idea of should. I should be this person. I should do this thing. I should think this way. I should. It's like we need to be able to let that go. Let that go. Because at the core, the ego is trying to protect you from something. But beloved, you are transforming into something anew. You are being born anew. And so therefore, it is important for you to kind of listen to the ego almost like a small child that is coming back and recounting a story, and look at the ego as sort of like, okay, I received that, right? But then knowing in your heart who you truly are, okay? Don't always believe the thoughts, there's a piece in here about understanding what the ego is saying versus what your wise mind is saying, okay? And the wise mind is the one that will let you know this is, in fact, who you really are, okay? So be mindful as you go about your Thursday of ways in which you have habitual thoughts or things that may be limiting you in some way, and see if there's something there that your wise mind is looking at that and going, no, that's no longer true for me. That's no longer true for us, beloved. So it's time to let that go so that we can be fully in our power, fully in our creative energy, fully in our life force. That's the guidance that I have for you all today. I hope that you have a joyfully abundant day. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. All right? Bye. Hey, pal, too. If you chose to see Serpent, then this is going to be your daily reading for Thursday, September 26th. Let's get into it. All right, so overall guidance here. You've got love to the moon and back. Open up your heart, pile 2. Open up your heart on this Thursday. Love yourself and love others. All right. You've got Ace of Swords. So this is like an aha moment, so on this Thursday, your head may be full of ideas, but there's one in particular that's going to come through that's like, ooh, oh, wow, I should do that, right? I should reach out to that person. I should start that project. I should follow up on that, whatever it may be. Pay attention to those sort of moments of like lightning enlightenment, right? That come through on this beautiful Thursday, because it's going to lead you in a very, very positive direction. Okay. If you may have woken up with an idea already in mind, and just follow that through as you move throughout your day. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at what's going on underneath the surface for you. And you've got the Four of Wands. So there may be in this idea that comes forward, there may be an idea around how to maybe gather with others and friends and family. You may be working on a special project or an event or something that is coming up, a celebration of some kind, because it's sort of what the Four of Wands can also talk about. It also can talk about building a foundation. So pay particular attention to any ideas that come up that are going to give you a landing, like a, I don't know why I said, like a landing spot, like a landing, what am I trying to say? Yeah, like a landing ground, like a place to jump off, a landing point, right? A landing point is what I think that they're trying to say. So this idea of like, if an idea comes through and it's going to build a foundation, it's going to give you a landing pad, right? To be able to grow even further from, follow up on those types of ideas that are laying the groundwork for something. Even if it's not fully in fruition, if you only see the first couple of steps, the guidance is to go ahead and take those first couple of steps, because the next steps will become visible once you take that first step. All right. So listen to what comes up for you and what pops into your head on this beautiful Thursday. All right. Now your guidance from the divine. Wow. This is a powerful card. This is the Elemental Empath Oracle. And this is reclaim your power, willpower, inner strength, self-mastery, healing this idea of being a victim, right? It's a very, very powerful energy. To reclaim our power is a profound and revolutionary act, if you will. So it's important for you all on this day to really step into reclaiming your power. It is a reminder that your power is not gone, even if it feels like it, and that there's a way to connect with it. All right. There are things that you've been through. The things that you've been through, they can either dictate your life or transform it. And this card is inviting you to transform. So there is a fire of strength within you, even if you can't feel it in this moment. Okay. So many of us have had our power taken from us when we were growing up, and we didn't know any better. But as an adult, we have the opportunity to take it back. Okay. So you're invited to take it back. And part of what that means is allowing the ideas that come to mind to come to fruition. Because oftentimes when we maybe were in the past or younger, we may have had ideas that came forward, but we didn't allow them to come to fruition because it was poo-pooed around us, or people didn't quite believe in us, or they were scared for us, or whatever it might be. Allow your ideas to come to fruition, y'all. Take the steps and move forward. That's what I've got for you on this day. And I hope that you have a joyfully abundant day. And I will see you next time. If you're liking these videos, please hit that thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment and let me know what resonates for you. And I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye. Hey, Pile 3, my Cheetah Pile, welcome. This is going to be your daily reading for Thursday, September 26th. So let's hop into it. So your general guidance, new horizons. Old ways won't open new doors. How many times have we tried to do the same thing over and over again, only to get the same results, right? So there's an opportunity here for you to try something new. Do it a different way. Transform the way that you're moving so that you can open new doors. All right? That's the first guidance on this Thursday. Now, what's going on the surface versus what's going on underneath? You've got the 5 of Coins. Listen, y'all, you got to get up out of that lack mindset. You may be feeling down. You may be feeling, this can have, 5 of Coins can represent either maybe not feeling good in your body, like within your health, like she seems like she's maybe not feeling so good here, right? But it also can talk about monetary lack and feeling like you don't have enough to do the things that you can do, okay? It's when we get into this negative mindset of lack consciousness. And there's a need for you to always be conscious of that and break out of that. You have to consciously break out of this mindset because it can be so all pervasive. We don't even realize that it's hitting us because maybe we grew up with these concepts and other people in our family and in our lives were not able to do the things that we hope for and dream for. Listen, it's a new day, okay? It's a new day. There are new horizons. But you just need to look at a new way, a new approach. There are always choices, all right? So you don't have to stay in the negative mindset. You don't have to trust and believe that you cannot go through certain doors. Those doors are available to you just like they're available to anybody else, all right? So shake it off. Shake it off. So shake it off and start thinking differently about what's possible for you. Now let's look at what's going on underneath the surface. Listen, there is newness coming for you. The Ace of Wands is all about the beginning of a new fire, a new passion, a new creative project or idea that is coming through. So if there's something that's going on in your spirit that you're not letting yourself fully embrace because you think, oh, I can't do that. This is too much. I don't have enough to even make it happen. I can't, all this lack consciousness, you got to cut that out, y'all. You got to cut that out and lean on the beauty and the power of the emerging idea. Okay. Let that propel you forward and let the others let go and just do it one step at a time. Don't beat yourself up about the process, but just let yourself let go that lack consciousness and step into the fiery power of the creation. All right, so go for it with any kind of new ideas or new creative energy or spirit. Get into your body is what I'm hearing. Get into your body today. Move out of this space of being stuck and do some movement. Take some movement in your life that's going to bring you towards your creative vision. All right, now your divine guidance for today. Integrated woman. Listen. Self-acceptance, integrate lessons, grounded healing. This card really speaks about this idea that we sometimes believe that healing is a one-shot deal. But the truth is that when we're in a process of healing, it is a journey. It is a journey. And so therefore, it is also like a secular journey in that we learn something and then we go through something and maybe we do some of what we did before, but then we learn that, oh, no, we need to do it differently. And so sometimes we can feel like we get back into this space of lack or like, why did I do that again? Why did I make that same mistake? Understand that you are still on a journey of healing. This is all a part of the process, right? Like you are a flawed human being as we all are, but that is part of the journey of accepting all of who you are. This is the integrated woman. The integrated woman is not integrating perfect upon perfect upon perfect. No, she's integrating her shadow and her light, her flaws and her beauty. Okay, she's integrating all of it. She is integrating the times when she didn't know what to do, into the times when she was brilliant at it, right? And loving herself through each of those pieces. All right. So whether you're male or female, integrate yourself and allow yourself to be whole, perfect and complete just as you were meant to be. And move forward with these new ideas. All right? That's what I got for y'all today. I hope that you have a joyfully abundant day, and I will see you next time. If you're liking what you're getting here, please hit that thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment, share the video, whatever you like, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.